Hello? Hello, everybody. 4 likes, and we didn't even go live. Just people liking before we even start. Hello, guys. We are at the cusp of watching the PlayStation State of Play. Look at that chat pop off. Oh, my goodness. You know what? Let's do a quick retweet out or whatever, because this is a very last-minute event. This is a very last-minute event. Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa. Undead Labs working on State of Decay 3 posted a new picture 1 hour ago. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, God. Apparently Nate the Hate is reconfirming that Red Dead Redemption 2 is getting a Xbox Series, PS5, and Switch 2 update. That'd be pretty freaking cool. God, I hope so. What is... Okay, like, we're about to watch the PlayStation State of Play, but just out of curiosity, like, hi, Nike, C2, All Air, Necromancer, Patrick, Tone. Guys, thank you very much for swinging by. What do you want to see most in this State of Play? But, I have a side question for everybody. What is a game that you've always wanted to like top of mind? Don't just think of anything, but like top of mind, you've really wanted to replay it, but you just never get around to it. Like a game that like, and it's a big hefty one. It's not like a quick one and done 8-hour thing. Like, no, this is actually a sizable thing that you've always wanted to go back and experience that 30+ hour thing again. But you just don't think you'll ever get around to it. Because for me, I have to admit, top of mind, that's Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I've always wanted to go back and play Red Dead Redemption 2 so badly, but because I think the base story of that game is like top 5 for me, but I just never do because I'm so caught up in playing current stuff. But anyway, let me do a quick retweet out of the fact that we are live, and I want to see what you want to see most in this State of Play, what you hope to you know, what you would love to be able to replay someday. All right. Hello. Oh, and also, by the way, Griffball. Griffball is going to be in matchmaking for Halo Infinite. It's been in the game for a while. Oh, and also, listen. Listen. We'll get to that. But hello, everybody. Happy Hump Day. Happy Wednesday. Happy State of Play Day. PlayStation State of Play. We are there. Look at how fast this chat is moving. Jesus. Oh my God. That's the nice thing about being in this community. We actually get to stand out. All right. What's everybody saying? So, John Baker, what's up and bless you. Thank you very much for the bless you. Give me Wolverine or we are cooked. Joey. Man, over under Wolverine, yes or no? Over under today, Wolverine. Yes or no? Airtime, I'll be honest, I'm waiting for Sunday. Yeah, I mean, this is an epic week. Can I just say that? This is an epic week. And I'm going to come back as to why. For Wolverine, Necromancer says nope. Man, that hurts. I'm actually going to change. I'm going to put on instrumental. I'm putting on something. And we're gonna see if y'all know. No, come on. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Joey, I wish 100% the Kingdom Hearts series on Xbox. I wish to 100. Oh, going back to like the replay thing. Yeah. Joey, that's a good shout. I have been wanting to replay Kingdom Hearts as well. That's a good shout. That's a really good shout. Yeah, because I got the HD collection for Xbox and I never went back to it. C2, I want to see Final Fantasy Tactics. There's nothing I want to play that I don't get around to, really. I'll just go play it. Well, yeah. Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics, I've heard, is, like, potentially something for this show. Necromancer, not 30 hours, but damn, I'd love to play. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker? Is Peace Walker the one that was for the PSP? Dude. That's a journey. That's a journey. Epic Dude, anything Armored Core 6 left me wanting more of the new style. Yeah. I never played an Armored Core game. But hello, everybody. If you're just joining, we are about to watch the PlayStation State of Play together as a community, like Epic Dude, Necro, Patrick, Supertone, Nike, longtime patrons, Nike. That's one of you. Thank you very much, sir. And Joey. All right, wild question. Do we see Xbox here, Joey says. That's a question I want to pose to you watching. Do we see Xbox in this show? Maybe, but we thought for sure. C2 says no. We thought for sure we would see them in the Nintendo Direct. And thank you, Epic Dude. Yes, if you're here watching and you're looking forward to this or anything, you know, leaving a like on the stream, that helps a lot to suggest it to people during and or after. Thank you so much, Epic Dude. And if you want to support even further, feel free to drop a super chat. In fact, I decided, you know, I'm reading this book. I mentioned it on Monday when we were streaming, that, you know, I need to learn to just ask more. Asking is different than demanding. But I'm going to leave just a support/rent. If anybody feels like doing super chats this stream, it means a lot. Thank you very much. You are supporting the whole mission of Geek Proud Awesome and uniting us through voicing our opinions about video games, because we're all artists. We care about art. We care about art. That's what I've learned. Like, I talked with an artist recently, and we were discussing how, like, you have the mind of an artist if you have more to say than it was good. If you have more to say than it was good, you have the mind of an artist. If you could explain why it was good, you got the mind of an artist. But yeah, Joey, do we see Xbox at the PlayStation State of Play here? I don't know, man. Like, okay, here's what I hope. I hope we do. I would rather see Master Chief Collection added to PlayStation in this State of Play than it to be a moment during the Xbox showcase. Does that make sense? I would much rather that happen here, and it's like, look, Starfield is coming to PlayStation, and let that be a moment here instead of at the Xbox show, because otherwise you're kind of just flipping off your fans doing it at your own show. Anyway. But yeah, thank you, Epic Dude, for mentioning that. Drop a like. Already 10 likes, guys. Thank you very much. Mag is saying Starfield will get announced for PS5 today. I believe it, man. I think, I don't know. Like, to be honest, I see all airtime, Resident Evil. You got the praise symbol. That's where I'm at. Like, with this PlayStation State of Play, I am just thinking about... I'm really not even thinking about the first parties, because PlayStation, I've just kind of... Since this is not a showcase... Let me ask you this. I'm very curious. Where do you sit on this being a State of Play instead of a showcase? This is a PlayStation State of Play instead of a PlayStation showcase. What are your feelings about that? Because we got to talk a little bit about that Monday and how much I was praying for a showcase. But we're getting a State of Play instead. Very last minute one, too. They announced it the day after we did, like, our Chill Monday stream. And I was like, you son of a bitch. But yeah, where do you sit on the whole, like, State of Play versus showcase situation? Wacko, I bet it ends with the Wolverine trailer. Dude, if it did, that'd be hype. That'd be really hype. Joey, I'm expecting absolute dog water. It just depends. It's like, if you are only here for the first party stuff, then yeah, you're probably going to be a little bit disappointed today. You're probably not going to get the first party stuff that you're hoping for. Now, if you're like me, I'm just looking forward to this for the third party stuff. Like, I want to see all the third party shenanigans that goes down. Because PlayStation has good gets on that front. So it just depends. But C2, I said the other day they weren't doing a showcase. I didn't expect this much, but advertisement for the PS5 bundle makes sense. Yeah. I just wish they'd have a showcase, man. I feel like they have enough. They have enough to do something decent. Just remind people about Yote. Give a release window for Phantom Blade 0. You can remind people about Death Stranding 2. Show the first ever Saros gameplay and give a reveal of what one of your other studios are working on. Is fair game still a thing? Matt McDonald, I'm with you, Kibaji. I would love to see Resident Evil 9 announced here. I have a feeling this will be a good show, though, mainly because it's E3 season. PlayStation decided to kick things off. PlayStation did decide to kick things off, Matt. That's pretty freaking cool. Like, I did not think PlayStation would show up until at least next week. But now, guys, we are in such a cool week. Like, literally, like today, we get a PlayStation State of Play. Tomorrow, the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. Friday, we have Summer Game Fest. Then Sunday, we have the Xbox Game Showcase. We are in a time. We're in like an E3 week. That's so freaking cool. Like, I'm so glad, like obviously, you know, Nintendo Switch 2 launching isn't the same as getting a Nintendo Direct, but still, it's like, it's just neat to have all the three of the big three present in 1 week together surrounding like Summer Game Fest. That's so cool. I'm really grateful for that. Very curious what you think. All right, so in terms of State of Plays versus showcases, airtime, I think State of Plays works better for PlayStation than a showcase. Just sucks that they don't really show first party well here. Yo, Ninja. Hello. Another long-time patron. 25 viewers, guys. I saw 25. Thank you very much for watching. If you are looking forward to this, leave a like. Let me know what you are hoping to see most, please. We got a few more minutes before PlayStation State of Play emerges. Before it comes out of the shadows. But anyway, and I see like Joey saying, but even the third-party stuff at these has been rough these past few shows. I'm not going to agree or disagree with that, Joey. I think it's a very fair opinion. Yeah, but there was some cool stuff. Like, okay. We got Tides of Annihilation last time. We got our first look at the Lies of P DLC last time. I could have swore there was something else. We got Digimon. We got Digimon last time. I thought the last one, like it's weird, even though I'm the Xbox guy and people think in order to be an Xbox fan, you have to be trash talking PlayStation. I feel like I have been defending PlayStation a lot more than other Xbox fans because like, as much as I say, and I have a whole thing that I shot that's probably going to be irrelevant after this show, but like as much as I say, PlayStation has been kind of quiet the past year or two, I still defend their shows. Like, I thought the last one, you know, when you put it all on paper, it was fine, but it was more of like a third-party show than a PlayStation show. And I thought their showcase in February last year, it was a fine showcase, but people didn't like it because they didn't see like God of War or Naughty Dog and stuff like that. So I've been slightly a defender of these, but there hasn't been any that have blown us away in a while. But there have been State of Plays that have blown us away. I'm talking about the May 2023 Resident Evil 4, Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8. That was nuts. That was nuts. State of Plays can be cool, but it's just weird. Like, what's the difference between a State of Play and what's the difference between a PlayStation showcase? C2, I don't think that's enough for a showcase. That's like 10 minutes of a... Well, but they've done that, C2. They've done that. It was back in like a 2021, or 2020, where they had 2 PlayStation showcases. Actually, I know I'm wrong. They had a PlayStation Showcase before the PS5, and they had a PlayStation Showcase in 2021. And I believe it was the 2021 one. I could be wrong. Yeah, it was the 2021 one. That they didn't really have anything first party throughout the whole show. They just kind of had a lot of cool third party stuff. And then the last 10 minutes of that 40-minute presentation, they had Gran Turismo 7, they revealed Wolverine, they had Spider-Man 3, and there was a fourth thing that I can't remember. But it was like 4 first-party things back-to-back that they ended the show with. And I'm like, do that! That's cool. Like have a 40-minute presentation where 30 minutes is your partners or maybe some exclusives, and the last 10 is your first-party peeps. That'd be so cool. But now State of Play is they just kind of like, you know, they just kind of show whatever partners that they can get, and they usually sandwich it. They'll start with the first party and they'll end with the first party. So I don't know. I miss the showcases personally. Never Dial. I had no idea there was a State of Play today. They freaking shadow dropped it, man. They freaking shadow dropped it. They were just like, hey, so tomorrow we're gonna have a State of Play. Tomorrow we're just gonna have a State of Play in Summer Game Fest Showcase Week, and it's like, bro, how come PlayStation and Nintendo do that? Does anybody have any? Do you have any explanation to that? Why do Nintendo and PlayStation just go bam? Yeah, Patrick, this snuck up on me too. All airtime. Yeah, the 2021 showcase was crazy. That was a great showcase. That was a great showcase. Yeah, C2. That one guy that said you're the biggest Xbot on YouTube was hilarious. Yeah, I'm like, dude, if you think I'm an Xbot, I'm really curious what you think of these other channels. Like, I remember that too. I don't remember who it was or when it was. I remember the moment though, C2. You're right. He was like, you're the biggest Xbot on YouTube. I'm like, if I'm the biggest one, I need to know what you think of these handful of other channels. All airtime. I still think PlayStation will save at least one announcement for Summer Game Fest. That's true. I wonder if they do, like, what do they save? They're going before Summer Game Fest. What do they save for Summer Game Fest? Matt McDonald, Knights of the Old Republic at the 2021 showcase. Rest in pepperoni. Never Dial. High expectations for Xbox showcase. Maybe they wanted to join in on the hype. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'm every State of Play I go into now, I just have no expectations. I'm just kind of like, let's just see what happens. But I will say, because it's a State of Play, I find it much more likely of third-party stuff. Like, I feel like more than Summer Game Fest, more than the Xbox Showcase, even more than a Nintendo Direct, you know, like, any PlayStation show, I feel like is where the big banger third-party peeps can show up. We might see Judas here. We might freaking see Judas here, and that excites me, dude. I am really excited if we see Judas. They started their countdown. Sweet. Yeah, I want to see Judas most, and that's a third-party thing. I thought that could happen at Summer Game Fest, but I don't think so anymore. I feel like Judas could show up here, because it did show up at a State of Play before. It did. Jissel and Loves joined. Hi. Hi, Jissel. Hi, Loves. Jissel, I hope we get at least something today. I want to be fed. Dragon Quest 12. I am confident, like Nike Boys here, I am confident we see Dragon Quest 12 this weekend. As to where, I'm not sure. I feel like that's a Summer Game Fest thing, but Square Enix and PlayStation, they play with scissors. Is the way I'll put it. What's Judas? How dare you? It's the GIF I keep putting, man. Judas, if Judas comes out this year, then that is like in my top 5 most anticipated games, dude. I freaking want it so bad. Yeah, Judas is from the creator of BioShock, and it's his next game. And I drafted this on my Fantasy Critic. There was a 4-hour preview event last year, 2K or Take-Two, I forget who's publishing it. They had the goal of releasing it in March of this year. They didn't officially announce that. They just said that that was their goal. So I will pop off if I see this at probably this State of Play or Summer Game Fest. I don't picture this at the Xbox show personally, but that's definitely something I personally hope for. I'm sure that Resident Evil 9 is at the top of many people's minds, so we'll see. Wacko. I feel like after the show, Sony fans will make this about Xbox instead of talking about the games. I don't think so. I think they'll just focus on the games. You know what, though? Keep your eyes peeled on the Xbox social media because they have been spicy after these State of Plays, man. They have been very spicy after these State of Plays, and they post on social media, look at all the games coming to Xbox soon, and they list basically 90% of the show. It's spicy shit. I have to admit, that's spicy. Lowell, will there be any Nintendo Switch games here? What do you mean? Like Nintendo first party? No, absolutely not. I can't wait to see all in different games. Yeah, John Baker, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking to this more as the third party show. Will we see Wolverine? Will we see Saros? Will we see Yote? I feel like Yote, I don't want to see Yote. Does anybody relate with me on that? I don't want to see Yote. I feel like Ghost of Yote deserves its own State of Play. Like, I really do. I feel like it hasn't had the proper marketing that it deserves. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like I want a walkthrough of it. C2, I'm almost positive Persona would be at the Xbox show over this. Yeah, I'm with that, C2. I feel like maybe non-Persona Atlas properties, they'll be at Nintendo or PlayStation. But I feel like Persona and Yakuza specifically are two Sega/Atlas IPs that, they definitely cater to Xbox. Kind of like Capcom does to PlayStation with Resident Evil. They have revealed Resident Evil 7 remake, 2 remake, 3 remake, and 8 all at the PlayStation shows. So if Resident Evil 9 were to get revealed, and 4 remake, I am confident it would be at a PlayStation show of some kind. Joey, someone give me something God of War related that isn't a remaster. How many remasters? Over or under? 2. Do we get 1 or do we get 3 or more? Mafia will be at Summer Game Fest. Yeah, Mafia will be Summer Game Fest. Jesse, you think Sony will show Mind's Eye or they are going to run from it? I don't remember Mind's Eye. I keep seeing that name, but we'll see. Yeah, Epic Dude and Joey say over. I believe that. Folks, we are less than 5 minutes out from the PlayStation State of Play. There we go. That's what I want right there. Anything you are hoping to see here? I shared mine. Mine is I could picture Judas here. I'm rooting for the people Resident Evil 9. That's not for me. But I'm rooting for the people Resident Evil 9. For me personally though, Judas, give me a release date, and if if I see 2025, I will lose my shit. And first party wise, I just want to see Wolverine, but I don't feel like we're going to see it. I just want to see Wolverine. It's been way too long. They announced that in 2021. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? So, hi, Steffi. In terms of the peeps watching, shout out to Ninja, Steffi, Joey, and Nike. Loves. Thank you guys very much for being patrons. If you guys want to support the channel, go to the description and do that, or drop a super chat. Very much appreciate it. It means the world to me, especially you watching. And if you don't want to do that, like the stream. Liking the stream helps suggest it to people, and hopefully watch it after the show. So, Joey, did we see Kingdom Hearts 4? I just don't know. They put out those screenshots for Kingdom Hearts 4, but I just don't know. I just don't know. Those screenshots could be from a new trailer, but I just don't know. When you wish upon a star. Supertone, is it possible for a new Twisted Metal game? I would hope Supertone. I know that'd mean a lot to Creature, but unfortunately, there was a Twisted Metal multiplayer game, which, by the way, again, I shot a video that I really have a feeling after this state of play. That's okay. Dropping everything for a second. This state of play, I really hope it doesn't mess. Well, maybe I kind of do, but like I just, on a production level, I really hope that it doesn't mess with this video that I shot, because I shot something of a conversation about PlayStation. And now that they have this state of play, I'm like, oh God, is it gonna be irrelevant or very relevant? Like it could be one or two ways. It could either screw the video over, or it could totally supplement it. You know, it's like I don't know what you're gonna do. So I'm kind of hoping it supplements it, but at the same time I also don't, you know. So, but in the video I mentioned how Twisted Metal Supertone. There was a multiplayer Twisted Metal game in development that they canceled, and I think that's unfortunate, because that sounds amazing. A multiplayer-based Twisted Metal game? Get the frick out of here! Why would you cancel that? So unfortunately, I think because that got canceled, yeah, no Twisted Metal. Okay, speedrun of what everybody else is hoping. All airtime, Resident Evil, Judas, and something big first party wise. Do we get, okay, here's a question. Yes or no? At this show, do we get a first party reveal? What I mean by that is you see the PlayStation Studios logo and then a studio or a partner or something, and it's something brand new. Or is it just updates on stuff we know? Do we get a reveal this show? C2 says no. Lawwell says no. Ninja, can you imagine if they outshine Xbox? I believe they will. I think this state of play, they will have more than Xbox in terms of first party. I fully believe that. In terms of first party, oh yeah, they're going to do that. Oh, sorry, not first party, third party. I'm sorry, third party. Third party. Third party, sorry. I'm sorry, yeah, I misspoke. Third party wise, they are definitely gonna, because they have way more, a lot of partners show up at the PlayStation Showcase, much more than Xbox. First party wise, oh no, hands down Xboxes. All right, let's do it. What are we starting with? What is happening? By the way, guys, communicate on audio sometimes. It should be going down slightly whenever I talk, but hopefully it doesn't bring it down too much. So just communicate with me with audio sometimes.
Running through our veins, heartbeat, love is making waves.
Tetris Connect 3? No. That's a good shout, really. This seems like... Dude, is it? Copyright. Whoa. Copyright. Whoa.
Emotion running through our veins. Heartbeat. Love is making.
Yeah, thanks, Supertone. Please, everybody communicate. Lumens Arise. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a VR 2 game too. We're going to see that, by the way. We're going to see some VR stuff.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi. ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。 この秋 PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。リブネスアライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導き
I
ます。
want to play one of these, man.
まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。
I never played Tetris Effect, and well, I did a little bit, but it's like I want to play it, like vibe out to
アラ
it.
イズはただのパズルゲームではありません。
Yeah, same creators.
シングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん
Ooh,
手に取って遊んでみてください。
single player multiplayer demo. I need
Thank
to
you
open my note sheet
and
too.
enjoy the rest of State of Play.
Wow. Yeah, interesting start. Very, very party-driven start. Interesting. Partnered, I mean.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI,
This show is starting off weird.
Between dreams and reality, we create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
Am I supposed to know what that is? Do you know what that is? I don't know what that is.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
What, Ninja?
There you are.
Yes! Oh my god! Pragmata! Oh my god, Pragmata! Oh my god! Final freaking Lee! This game has been sleeping forever, dude!
367. They are pragmatic.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? Oh, good.
This game was supposed to come out in 2023, and then they just shut up about
I
it.
can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
It's a Capcom game, if you didn't know, Pragmata. This was revealed in like 2021, I want to say?
Hey, D.I.
I said I am
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Aww. Come on. Come on. Come on! Yes! Oh, it's real. This time, we promise. That's funny. That was a great way to do it. That was the same sheet when they announced they had to push it back. Now they're like, it's real. Okay, I believe you. You pushed it back 3 years. Cool, that's awesome. I'm super happy to have seen that.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that
Still a very little amount we've seen of it, though.
Okay.
Curry time.
Romeo, stay with me. Grandpa, I'm gonna die. Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear Life Support System. Don't move, okay?
What?
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame.
Why do I feel like this is from the creators of No More
Now
Heroes?
on, you're dead man.
Romeo's a dead man. I feel like this is from the creators of No More Heroes. Like, I don't understand what happened. I don't know what to make of it. The score goes crazy. There's definite core.
Romeo is a dead man.
That was a cool trailer.
26.
I'm gonna say that was a cool trailer. Maybe.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit? I'm on your back. What?
Who are these people? I feel like I want to know if I'm right. From the creator of No More Heroes. Like, it just feels like it. Lollipop Chainsaw, yep.
グラスホッパーの久々の新作、ロミオ・イザ・デッドマンです。
Was it C2?
いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオが、ロミオ・スターゲーザーという名前なんですけど、かっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね、指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していく、そんな、ブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですね、ロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。
イエーイ。
それでは引き続きセットプレイをお楽しみください。
Yeah, so far I'm right. This is a partner showcase, and these are a lot of games that are multi-platform games. So I think Xbox might do that spicy tweet afterwards. Give it an hour. Oh, Silent Hill.
どこ行くの？こっち
Silent
帰
Hill
る
F.
の珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。
Grasshopper manufacturers, yeah. Oh, so I was right. Oh, cool.
じゃあね。裏切り者。
It was blood.
誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて。こんなの
Are you getting this?
誰もいないし。
Are you gonna buy this game?
悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし。
Are you buying a very Japanese-oriented Silent Hill? Yeah, Joey. Konami, like, Konami's back. I love it. I'm so glad. Now make a new Castlevania. No, thank you. No, thank you. Ninja, I was stressed.
Hinako. 助けて。どこにいるの？助けて。
Sorry.
ひなこはいいよね。何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。
What?
一人は嫌だよ。
Not the fog.
寂しいよ。ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。
That's some good voice acting right there.
一人ぼっちは嫌。
That is some good voice acting.
速報。
It's a keyhole. It's Kingdom Hearts. For fudge. Ooh, did it have a release date before? I don't remember a release date. September 25th. Yay! I like release dates. Okay, not too much has happened. I'd say there was 3 things. Actually, everything so far I'm pretty content with. There's not been something so far that I was kind of like, eh.
The castle has been sighted again. The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped.
Pragmata was my pop-off.
Break its gates.
Also, new games from the Tetris Effect developers and No More Heroes developers.
The demon
They're pretty good so far.
will fall by our hand.
Again, third-party wise. This is a third-party show so far, which is exactly what I was thinking.
You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
Clouds and blossom!
I'm thinking this is something. Yeah, you know, not to talk over this, and sorry, but I'm just not vibing with this. Oh, Curry! They usually start with the first party and end with the first party. They've kind of been running that formula for the past couple of State of Plays. But this is the first one that they didn't do that. They've been focusing on third party, so...
We start our mission!
Yeah. This is another moment that, yet again, I kind of wish that they just branded it as a partner thing instead of just doing one's Bloodstained. Oh. That music game was first party technically, I think. Was it?
So
Tetris
you've
Effect.
come.
Not Tetris Effect, but you know.
To the church.
That's not a studio owned by them, unless
Of my hand.
they funded the game and are publishing it.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing
Yes! Digimon!
can't quite put into words.
Show me gameplay.
I've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical.
Oh, shit.
I'm counting on you, Agent.
Dude.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form.
Is that what you call us, Digimon?
I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Music.
Ooh, or what is that?
You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
I recognize a
On
lot
this
of
end,
voice
it's running out of
actors.
time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly be affected.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world? Stop it! That egg is very important!
Guys, let me know about the audio. If when I talk, like, does it bring it down just enough? Does anything need to be louder? Please communicate.
It is just as the Great One, Plutomon said.
It can't protect anyone.
We must protect the world from them for this purpose and this...
Dude, am I in this?
Opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon. Attack!
Oh my god, am I getting this?
Everything's riding on
To
you.
move forward into the future!
We must fulfill
I really was tempted about Survive, but I don't know if I'll be able to miss this one. Oh, come on, give us a date. Ah! October 3rd. Damn, dude. And I heard that music, too. I like it. Oh, that's so far like the most meat. Oh. Okay. It's tactics. It's tactics.
Abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
I'm pretty, yeah, it's
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the father.
Why do you fight? Why
My
walk this
baby's
path
back.
of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now.
I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about the Digimon
Do you
thing.
remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
Enhanced Classic. Cool. I got excited, man. I saw Square Enix, damn it.
I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first
Don't
look at Final Fantasy Tactics, The Evil East Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced
they were gonna,
dialogue,
remind us of
refined
everything we saw,
gameplay,
but-
and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles. Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
Baby Steps? Give us a release date for Baby Steps.
Just toilet.
Toilet?
Yeah.
Yes! Oh my god!
Just normal.
Good shit.
Bad.
Just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pea shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In Baby Steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
This was like ages ago. I don't remember when they revealed
Found
this.
it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5.
September 8th. Yay! Good, finally.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane,
I like this.
a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo.
This is one of those games that, like,
powerful
if it was a PS Plus Extra or a Game Pass get, then I would, like, be very happy.
Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later.
It's one of those games that it's like, I want to play that, I just don't want to buy it, but I have a feeling I could vibe
Sid,
with it pretty
why
hard.
don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever.
Is this technically first party?
Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants.
Because wasn't this at the last show and they said it was
Later
first
today.
party? Or I thought
And
people
those
were
who
saying.
do will get Bandai Namco's iconic
could be wrong.
Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
No, we're not getting Wolverine.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
I feel like Wolverine is just out of place. Like, I feel like anything that much first party wise being here now, it feels so out of place with how
challenging
Parker
new entry
focuses
in the
back.
long-running action franchise. From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Rage-bound
I'm
stars
super
dual
optimistic
protagonists
about this,
from rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills
By the
against
Blasphemous
a demon
devs?
uprising.
Am I wrong?
And longtime fans
guide
will
Rage-bound?
really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series.
Published by Dotemu or whatever, who's been... Don't sleep on Dotemu as a publisher. They've been doing, like, some cool
Ninja
stuff.
Gaiden Ragebound
bringing
arrives
life
July
to, like,
31st on PS5
old IP
and
in
PS4.
such a cool arcade-style way. Yeah.
From the game bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must
John drafted
plan
this in
your
our
ascent
Fantasy
up the
Critic,
deadly
and if
mountain.
it's coming out this year, he's got to get points. No
Manage
offense to
balance and
anybody looking forward to
stamina
this
to
game, but I
discover
kind of hope it's
secrets.
pushing 2026, just so John doesn't get any more points.
Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
and survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
That sounds scary.
You can get
there's a release date.
Demo that arrives later today.
Damn it. John's gonna get points. Crap. John's gonna get points. Oh.
That's all from us.
He doesn't need more points. He's already doing good.
To come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react to it.
We knew that we were onto something.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat brutality.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
Okay. It bugs me that, like, it's just, I don't even want to see anything first party. I just want them to have labeled this as a partnered showcase or partnered state of play.
Every part of that
instead of just wiggling a first party thing in. I don't want that to be the new formula.
Flawless victory.
Sorry to talk over that part, but it's just, I just want them to have labeled this as a partner state of play. And it's like, I don't even want to see a first party thing now. I just wanted them to have owned what this was. Yeah, because it's just been partner stuff, which is fine. Just label it as that. Also, what the hell are we looking at? What are we looking at? Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. This is what every state of play is like, and you say that every time. No, that's not true, C2. I very much disagree with that. We've had state of plays in 2024 and 2023 and 2022. That was a good mixture. It's just this one and the last one, especially, I think it hasn't been that way. I'll challenge you on that. I challenge you on some things, but that one, I could go back and give you the examples.
Loading like this.
They've usually had a good mixture, or they give the expectation that, hey, this is going to be focused on our partners. Metal Gear Delta.
Time for you to taste some real pain. What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your...
Well, that was before the first party output died completely. Well, exactly. So then just, why don't they just own that, you know? Just, hey, our first parties are still cooking. So don't expect that in this show. Sorry, I wasn't even interested in this, but I feel like I've seen plenty of this. I've seen plenty of Delta. Like, they've shown it many times, and it looks great, you know, so I don't need to be sold on it anymore.
Gotcha.
That's in August, man. That's coming up. That did have a date previously. I honestly did not see Snake when he was in that bush. Like, that actually worked. Oh, and more.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams.
Oh, wait, Tecmo.
Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
This isn't where winds meet. No, it's not. A new Team Ninja game. A new original Team Ninja game.
An ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
I think it's just a new original game from them. It's just funny though, because they keep thinking of all these different things.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
Or I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar if this is a sequel to anything, so. I feel like Team Ninja, I want to do a video about like studios that are doing the damn thing, that are still releasing something every couple of years. And Team Ninja is one of those studios. I want to do that. Can somebody like at me later and remind me to do that? Because like Team Ninja, the past few years. Oh, it is Neo. It's Neo. Okay. I'm not familiar with Neo. I don't know why I didn't assume it was. Okay, that's pretty cool. Wow.
Tokugawa. Takechiyo.
Neo 3. Wow. And early. They're collaborating with freaking Platinum to release Ninja Gaiden 4. They're releasing this Neo 3 next year. They just recently did Black Myth, or not Black Myth, that game that I asked you guys the name of in 2023. They did Final Fantasy whatever Paradise. Like, they just keep going. How? They're like the freaking Yakuza studio.
PlayStation 5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
That's a good shout. Wow, Neo 3. That's a good announcement.
No one knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world.
Vertigo.
I was raised in this city shadow.
Twitch keeps.
Free to take whatever I need.
I'd be down. That's a fun idea,
to
C2.
Survive.
I love when you guys shoot me ideas. That's a cool idea. Thank you. I don't know if that'll be more than like an hour stream, but
this city hides many lost and legendary treasures.
Man, this Montreal collaboration.
Locked away, waiting to be found, waiting to be taken. But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
Oh, Thief. Oh, Thief in VR. Wow. That's cool. That's a great idea.
Tidewalker, are you there yet? Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure.
Whoa.
But she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Marketland seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker.
This looks cool.
Damn it! It's gone! Someone beat us to it!
Oh my god.
Since the Great Flood, Elend, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastini has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
Dude, what is this?
No choices. This is our new recruit! Please, help me. Get down!
What? This is cool, dude!
Tidewalkers, will you help us?
Oh my god, I want to deep dive on this. Tides of Tomorrow. With a date, Confidence in 2026. I want a deep dive of this. Tides of Tomorrow, dude.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Ducey, the game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you. What the last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astrobot launched last September to such encouraging feedback. even receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises.
If you haven't played the
And
Christmas
earlier this
level, play
year,
the Christmas
Vicious
level. It's
Void
so cool.
Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news coming soon. From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
The challenge levels are fun and all, but I want like legit levels. And I appreciate that we're getting them for free, but I want like a legit, I'll buy the DLC, make it $10, just give us a whole other galaxy with like a whole, I don't know. I'm cool with these free editions. They're free, but it's like, I don't know.
My old man always said to me, he told me,
I'll buy DLC is what I'm saying. If they make a legit DLC with actual full levels, I'll buy it.
he also said, no old man just gotta share.
PlayStation Sea of Thieves.
Memories go, memories.
No, this is Everwild. This is Everwild. Wouldn't that be funny? I like this though. I like the art style. This is why Skull and Bones wasn't interesting. It's like, okay, it's realistic and you're pirates, but what's the fun of that? I appreciate when a game just at least looks different, you know? Like, look at this. That was a giant crab. Tornadoes. This looks cool. I mean, I don't know. A lot of this seems to just be representation. Turn-based? Turn-based combat? What? This seems like a concept trailer. I want to see the actual game. And he's made of wood? See, this is interesting. This is so much more interesting than Skull and Bones. This is a game of the show to me. I think this looks cool. What's the name? Sea and Remnants? Is it Sea and Remnants? Or is it? Oh my god. That scared me for a freaking second, Steffi. That scared me for a second, Steffi. But it's not by the same developer. It's not Journey 2. It's not even by the same developer. Or who was the developer of Journey? We've seen this game. It's been a while though. I think we saw it like early last year. Could be wrong. I've wanted to play the Pathless. The studio that did the Pathless. Pathless looked really cool, and this looks really cool too. Clearly inspired by Journey, no question. Oh, this looks cool, dude. I don't get it. Is that a sword or is it just a piece of something? There's a killer whale in the sky. Journey is not a good game, King. It's a legendary game. It is not a good game. It is a legendary game. Sword of the Sea. Come on, give us that date. Woo! Woo!
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen
Sweet.
Sakani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and the Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
I was just thinking, I'm like, that seems like that would be a perfect
On June
PlayStation
17th,
Plus extra
Remedy
game.
brings
Oh,
real-world
shit.
action to game catalog with FBC.
Oh.
In this,
I'm gonna resub for that month. I'm gonna resub for that month, and I'm gonna play something else.
you and
August.
two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality.
I think
of
August is a
chaos
calm month.
Found within the oldest house.
Oh shit.
Fun and
Ooh, I might be
features,
back on
Orchid
PlayStation that
Dice.
month.
FBC Firebreak
Speaking of
launches
which-
day one into game catalog on June 17th.
That's cool. So Firebreak will be on Game Pass and PS Plus.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog
extra and
welcomes
Ultimate,
several new
but-
titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
Okay, so PS Plus time.
In July, Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives
Only
July
available on the
31st
premium
in select
thing, though.
countries, including Peacock in the US.
Only available on premium.
Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
I don't like that they
Additionally,
make it so
Myst
the Classics
and Riven
catalog
will
is a
arrive
premium
later this
thing.
month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
I'm so stoked. Sword of the Sea, like I love every year there's something that comes to PS Plus that I'm excited about, man.
He watched
on the
them
indie
fall,
level.
then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority, same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
Oh, shit!
And
I need to
suspect he
stand.
feels
Oh my
the same
god.
way. But what he did in Iceland.
What he did in Iceland was insubordination.
It's 007.
Utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
He's so young! It's when he's a youngin! Holy shit! It's when he's a youngin!
An appointment.
The name's Bond.
James Bond.
Oh my god!
He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
Oh my god! They made him hot! He's always been hot! What are you talking about?
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
Oh my god, dude!
The manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming.
Oh my god!
Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
The hell with that. That is not what I was expecting of like a James, like, they did say it's about him earning the number. Like they did say this is before he became the number. So it's like, it's literally him in his earliest days. Oh shit.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
Josh from Quest Mode. I want to know what he thinks of this. First light. This is another one I need a deep dive. I need a freaking deep dive. I need them to explain, oh, this is what you could do and this and...
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
2026. Okay, that's fine. 2026 might be insane. Oh, shit. I was not expecting that to be here. Tune in for the gameplay reveal this summer. Okay. Damn. Oh my god.
I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled.
I flipped my chair. I haven't done that in so long.
You'll experience James Bond. I
haven't flipped my chair in ages.
In the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone Ardelean
Wow.
has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Wow. I thought that would be a Summer Game Fest thing, or they do their own, and here we are. Okay. And they're gonna end with Yote? Okay. Okay, Yote. Yeah, it's 44. They said 40 plus minutes, so yeah, we're coming to the end here, so this is what I mean. They just end with the first party thing. And anyways, let's watch the trailer. I just feel like it's shoehorned in. That's all. That's my last word. I just feel like it's shoehorned in.
You're still with me?
Even if there's another trailer after this, I feel like they're just both kind of shoehorned in. Teeth after I get through with the chocolate sundae. Yay! That's exactly what I wanted. Cool. I mean, you know, you could have did that on its own, but hello?
自由のために戦う。さあ、お手並み拝見といこう。君のことは親友だと思っているが。ビブラニウムのシールドだけでは私のアーマーには。
What? An Arc Systems work Marvel fighting game? Get the frick out of here! I don't think I'll be able to resist this. Holy shit! I don't think I'll be able to resist this. Oh my god! What an amazing idea! I never would have thought of this. I never would have thought of this in a million years. Holy shit, that's such a great idea. Why would I never have thought of that? Wow, why would I have never have thought of that? The absolute disrespect to Capcom. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you ain't gonna make a Marvel vs. Capcom, then we're just gonna make our own thing. Oh shit, with Arc System work? Arc System work, people that did freaking something similar to Guilty Gear, they did Dragon Ball Fighters. Oh my god, they're just becoming like a studio that's like, this is a fighting game. Anime bonanza. And it's even anime style though, dude. Get the freak out of here. That's such a cool idea. That's such a nerdy idea is what it is. And I love it. Oh my god, I want to rock Ghost Rider, dude. Oh, the pose, dude. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, dude. I don't know if I'll be able to resist that. Wow. What a freaking idea. Uh-oh. I wonder... Okay. Hello?
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で 実はアークの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして。
What a freaking idea! Why would I never thought of that?
びっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという。
It's like with certain Smash editions, I was like, why didn't I think of that? That's a cool. I would never have thought of Sephiroth or whatever.
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, you know, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer,
idea,
that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and then just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいでっていうことを言われました。話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style.
If somebody wasn't into this game, you know, then this part right here is probably like, oh my god, just get me out of here or something.
Arc System Works when they take on.
I'm for it though, man. I want to know.
And what came up was something that went beyond that.
I do wonder if you get the option of
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時は、なんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけども、かなりこう日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて、あ、これなんだみたいないう感じで。
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car mixed with a brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
Yeah, Steffi, the soundtrack.
Project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say, what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと
4v4 that's a lot of characters. 3v3 was a previous for Arc System. 4?
Mechanics and adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so,
yeah, Patrick, I love these. I love the docs, man. I'm with you on that.
Change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
今回4対4という革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you can either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにして。
I can't get over this, man. I can't get over this. This was such a good idea.
To do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
Yeah, if you're gonna have 4v4, you better have like a roster of minimum 16 characters. Give people enough choices to make their own unique team. Oh man, dude. That's cool. Such a good idea of a collab. All right, we're done.
You're still with me?
Oh, okay. We're rounding up. Yeah, okay. Like, again, I feel like
battle is truly unavoidable.
I feel like they could have ended with that Marvel thing, and again, if it was just labeled partner, this would have been awesome. I thought it would have been like at least a B if it was labeled that. And that ending was hype. Like, that ending was hype. I was happy to see 007. Like, the highs were high. You know, the highs were high. But a Pragmata, I forgot. You know, again, see, this is what I do. I defend these shows that everybody else is going to say is a C or a D. But it's like, when I put it on paper, there was a lot in this that I liked. There was a lot in this that I liked. Freaking First Light, Pragmata, on paper, Neo 3 is a big deal. Sword of the Sea is coming to... What is the Tides of Tomorrow? I want that explained to me. Thief as a VR game is pretty freaking cool of an idea. Like, it's... This is tough. Lumens Arise, the next game from the Tetris Effect people. Romeo's a Dead Man. That was a really crazy trailer. Like, it's one of those things that, again, when you watch it, it feels like a C throughout with some high moments. But when I put everything on paper, I'm like, that was a solid show. But again, just labeling. Labeling would have helped. Oh, that Digimon story, Time Stranger. Man, I was really surprised by the music in that. But I wish I saw a bit more gameplay. I don't know, man. Like, It was a neat show. It was a neat show, but I can't wait to see everybody call it a C. I'm going to be checking Twitter in just a moment. I have reactions to port, but unfortunately, I have something to potentially get to right after this. So, for now, let's just talk about it. And then please, if I do port reactions tomorrow, please rewatch the reactions and help boost that to people. And if you're here, like the stream, I'm going to hang out with you for a moment to see what you think. I already see Lowell saying it's a B. Patrick, I think that was a strong showcase. What did you think of it? What was your lowest point and what was your highest point? That's what I want to know. What was your lowest point and what was your highest point? I fully predict if Jeff Keighley, and he's gonna, if Jeff Keighley posts a poll on this show and everybody votes, you know, was it A, B, C, or D, I predict it's gonna be a C. That's what I predict. I predict everybody's got to say a C. As to where I land, well, we'll see. Stay tuned. Onyx, 9 out of 10. Now, Onyx, let me ask you this. If it didn't end the way it did, would it still be a 9 out of 10? That's what I'm very curious about. See, you're already saying that Marvel fighting game was hype, man. Like, exactly. That's what I'm wondering. Like, if it didn't end with that Marvel game, that's where I wonder where people sit with. I see Jesse James saying that was a 3 out of 10. Why was Marathon not shown? Jesse, it's because Marathon's kind of in a tight pickle right now. Steffi, well, I could say that there was surprisingly a lot I was interested in. Not immediately must buy, but I can't wait to play it someday. 8 out of 10. JV, carried by that Marvel fighting game. And Onyx, 8 out of 10, I guess, but it was part of it. Yeah, Joey, this was the first good state of play in 2 years. Lamau, like it loves Jeff's tweet is already leaning towards D or below. Why are you guys spoiling it for me? I wanted that to be a reveal. I wanted that to be a reveal. Matt, I give it a 7 out of 10, but not for 007, Marvel, and Digimon. It'd be a 3. That's the hard part to me. It's like, I don't think the lowest point to me was probably Bloodstained or Final Fantasy Tactics. Those are probably my personal lowest points, was Bloodstained or Final Fantasy Tactics. And even those low points, it's like, I didn't find them boring. I just wasn't personally that into it, especially Tactics, because that's a redux of a game that's already happened. And I personally am never into reduxes or remasters or stuff like that. It could be for Kingdom Hearts or Halo, and I still would be like, but I like the original. You know, that's just not me. But, Josh, you're here. Wait, don't leave. Josh, I want to know what you thought of that 007 trailer. I literally called you out. I was like, I need to know what Josh thinks of this 007 trailer. I need a deep dive of that, man. And no, I didn't really care about the Oblivion remastered, Matt. I didn't. But dude, that 007 trailer, like, you say it looks amazing. Like, I need explanations. I think it's so cool that it's him when he's young, like young as he is young in that trailer. Like, I didn't expect him to be that young. It's like literally him in his before 007 period. And that's freaking cool. But I wanted to see more of the gameplay, and it said we're going to see gameplay this summer, so we'll see. But like, I want to see them walk through that. I want to find out, like, as 007, you have many ways of accomplishing your missions. Would you like to go this way, or would you like to go this way? Or maybe you want to go covert and do this. Like, I want to see them do that. I want to see them do that. But it looks so promising, man. Like, lots of cutscenes, lots of... I'm very intrigued. Quest mode. There are little things in there I want to pick apart, but it definitely looks like going for flexibility in gameplay. Yeah, we got small glimpses of it. It was a lot of cutscenes. That's why I'm very curious. Patrick, lowest point was the start. I couldn't tell if Lumines was a game or a software showcase. Kind of, yeah. Romeo, Tides of Tomorrow, Bloodstained, 007, Marvel Tokoi, Sea of Remnants were all high points. Sea of Remnants. That's what I mean. There was a lot of good shouts of like things that are not. That's my biggest thing that I respect about this showcase in general. And please let me know if you disagree or agree. There was a lot of things in this that was new, original stuff. And I love seeing that, man. After Expedition 33, it's like we can make new shit and hopefully pull it off. And that, especially like Tides of Tomorrow, I need an explanation of that game. That looked crazy. Tides of Tomorrow, and by the way, if you guys are enjoying hanging out here, leave a like. It'll help suggest it to people afterwards, especially if I have to port these reactions tomorrow, which I think I will have to do. But like Tides of Tomorrow, it looked cool. And that concept, it was just a concept trailer, it seemed like, rather than gameplay. But I'm like, what does this mean? Is this a narrative that literally you are following other players and seeing what happened to them? Or like what? I want to understand this. That looked so cool. And like, and Sea of Remnants or Sea and Remnants, I don't know which it was. But like Sea of Remnants, that looked cool. Like that was different than Sea of Thieves. That was different than Skull and Bones. Like the reason Skull and Bones is kind of boring is because you're just pirates. But at least Sea of Remnants, it looks like a unique art style. It has a unique feel. That's all you really need. And speaking of unique feels, having Arc System Works work on a Marvel fighting game, that's freaking cool. Like, I don't know. There was just some originality stuff in this trailer that I really dug seeing, or in this showcase that I really dug seeing. Matt McDonald, he kind of looked like the actor from Dexter or First Blood. Josh, Quest Mode, definitely saw some Hitman elements in there, but with more action. If you have tons of gadgets for stealth and you can whoop ass, I'm so into it. That's what I hope, Josh. I hope it's like, it's IO Interactive. It's IO Interactive, man. Like, the concept of them doing a 007 game is so promising. And that trailer, we got mostly the glimpse of the story and cutscenes and settings. So I'm looking forward to seeing the gameplay. And we only got small snippets of it in there. And yeah, it doesn't look like some Unreal Engine shenanigans, but that's not what you go to IO Interactive for. At least my impression, you go to IO Interactive for how like thoughtful, like how much they put into their ideas, into their games, and like letting the player pick and choose how they want to approach things. Like, yeah. Well, it looks like a different take on echoes left behind by players a la Dark Souls. C2, I've got about 10,000 hours playing Arc System fighting games, so this was show of the year for me. Dude, just like, what a cool... And don't forget Neo 3 was here. That's why I'm saying, I'm like, I am confident everybody's going to vote this was a C. And they're going to vote it as a C, again, because of the labeling. Like, if this was labeled as a partner showcase and they didn't wiggle in Ghost of Yotei and they just focused on it being a partner showcase and they ended with sort of a partner / first party situation to like surprise people, this was like a 9 out of 10. But because it was labeled as it was, I think it was kind of like a 7 out of 10 sort of. But like, maybe even an 8. Like, I'm generous, but like I've been so generous. I haven't had a problem with the state of plays and PlayStation showcases or whatever. I've had a problem with the lack of PlayStation showcases and the lack of first-party like presence. But I think the state of plays themselves have been fine, just mislabeled. But that's me, and I know, I'm just one opinion. Like Matt, but seriously, where was Wolverine? And to make us wait another month for Yotei is ridiculous. I don't know. I think that's fine. I think Yotei having an extensive gameplay reveal, which I'm glad they're doing, by the way, that's a couple months before the game comes out. I think that's pretty fair, personally, like giving us a big deep dive when it's closer to release. JV, they literally put 2 of my favorite fighting games and Marvel together. I'm already a huge Guilty Gear fan, yeah. God, dude, what a cool idea. What a cool idea. Oh, what a cool idea. Yeah, so the things that I wrote that meant the most to me is Pragmata. I am glad Pragmata got another moment in the light, and 2026, this time for sure. That's what they were saying. Digimon Story, Time Stranger. I'm really surprised by the music in that game. Lots of voice acting. Very curious about it. Tides of Tomorrow is probably my biggest, I need to know more about this game. Sea of Remnants, if it's Sea of Remnants, I'm just very interested. That's another one that I would like to know more about that. Sword of the Sea always looked cool to me, but the fact that it's getting added to PS Plus Extra, I'm subbing that month. I'm going to play that game. That's something I like about subscriptions is that, yes, support the developers, buy their games, whatever. But if you just, as an artist, you want people to just see your craft and experience your craft by whatever means necessary, as long as it's not like pirating it or something. And I love to use subscriptions to do that, because otherwise I would have never have seen these independent artists' paintings. I would have never experienced these people's paintings if it wasn't for subscriptions. So, well, then why don't you just buy their games or whatever? Oh, I could, but I don't have the money for that, man. I'm sorry that I'm not as rich as you are, but I'm looking forward to resubbing to PS Plus Extra to play Sword of the Sea in August. First Light 007, that's another highlight for me. I really was not expecting to see that in this show. I thought that was going to be at Summer Game Fest for sure. And maybe it will. Maybe it'll be there and we get the gameplay reveal. And ending with Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, that was such a high, man. But it's a very particular high. I'm sure there are some out there that see that and they're like, I don't care about this. Totally. And that's the thing. I feel like that is a very hit or miss announcement. But for those of us here, for those of us that like anime and really like Arc System Works, that is such a cool idea. I don't know. I kind of land at an 8 out of 10. Now that I talk about this show, I just didn't like the presentation of it. I land on an 8 out of 10. I think it was a B. That's where I land. Patrick, the Thief VR game was something that really intrigued me. I don't really care for VR, but it's getting me at least try it. Yeah, I think that Thief VR game was great. And I'm glad that they didn't overdo VR, too. I'm really glad they didn't overdo that. Matt, the new fans would lose it if Yotei wasn't there in some form. I don't know. I do think that was a weird thing. I think this show would have been an 8 out of 10, like solid 8 out of 10. I'm like a soft 8 out of 10 right now, but I think it would have been solid if Yote wasn't in it and it was labeled as a partnered thing. Then I would have given it a solid 8 out of 10 instead of a soft one. Patrick, I can't afford to get any of these games. Well, this is all just window shopping for me. And yeah, Patrick, admittedly, that's why like I look forward to the Xbox showcase the most, is because I know watching, this is the only showcase of all of them, whether it's a Ubisoft Forward, EA Play, PlayStation State of Play, or Showcase, Nintendo Direct, Summer Game Fest, Future Game Showcase, Day of the Devs. Like, of all the showcases out there, the main thing that differentiates the Xbox one is, you know, like at least probably half the games in this showcase you are going to be able to play with Xbox Game Pass. And that is such a cool thing. That's such a cool, like, you know, like I said, I want to know about Sea of Remnants. I want to know about Tides of Tomorrow. You know, like there's these games that I'm like curious about, but I probably won't play because I just am trying to save money. But if I felt that way in the Xbox show, then I'm probably going to see coming to Xbox Game Pass and it'll be like, oh my God, kind of a thing. I get to play that. Kind of a thing. So yeah. You can play anything you want again, but don't go into credit card debt. Don't get into credit card debt. Matt, maybe they scrapped Wolverine and redid everything because of the massive PS leak. We need to see Wolverine. It's been 4 years. That Marvel game is a PlayStation exclusive, I think. I could picture that, C2. Like, PlayStation is partnering with Marvel to develop it. It's one of those, like, non-official terms, second-party games. But at the least, you know, it's coming to PC as well. So it's like, okay, PC and PlayStation. So that'll be interesting. I'll be kind of bummed if that is a PlayStation exclusive, but I will definitely be tempted, man. I don't know if I could pass that one up, but we'll see. Why is everyone so pressed about Wolverine? Because it's been 4 years! So, let him cook. I know, but it's been 4 years. 4 years and nothing but a teaser? So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that because I kind of have some stuff and things to do. But I enjoyed that, man. That was fun. I like the stuff that I saw. I am glad I have a reason to resub to PS Plus Extra. I'm glad to have seen looks at Digimon. On a personal level, I'm really glad to have seen another look at Digimon Story and our first look at 007. Like, those two things on a personal level to me, I'm like very happy to have seen. But if you watch this over or afterwards, please just at me if you have any other ideas, whether it's on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, just hit me up. I would love to keep talking with you. Leave a like on this stream if you enjoyed it so we can suggest it to the people that didn't come by. Shout out to the folks that did come by. I really appreciate you. I love to enjoy these shows with you. I'm going to see you Friday, and I wish you luck with the Switch 2 tomorrow. I'm kind of in a whole battle on that front that I hope you can wish me luck because I'm in a complicated situation with the Switch 2 tomorrow. So, and thank you, C2, for reminding me about the Team Ninja video idea. I did jot that down. So, yeah. Teams that are doing the dang thing. That is the title of this topic. But all right, guys, I love you, and I hope you have a geek proud, awesome rest of your Wednesday. See ya.